We're always happy and lucky to have always new guests on our stage. So, you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Save your energy. We're gonna get really loud right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight at 306 Sessions, we welcome Mr. Raul Garcia, owner of Atomic Wax. Let's go and welcome here to the studio. Oh. Glad to have you here today.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Right. It's a great little spot, right?
It really is. It's pretty cozy.
Cool.
I like it.
So, Raul here is the owner of Atomic Wax, and you want to let us know a little bit about what that's about?
It's basically a hobby that turned into a shop over down in far west El Paso off of Donovan. There's a little antique shop. If you guys like to go digging and picking for old antiques and stuff, I have a little cubby hole in there, and it's kind of like 90% vinyl, 10% little antiques and pop culture type of stuff, you know, artwork. A lot of local artwork. There's going to be a local show there too. Some local artists are going to be there. Juju's involved with that project. A couple of artists that are here tonight are going to be there. So I try my best just to provide vinyl and a place for the local artists to have a little place to call their own as well, you know.
Right. It seems like vinyl is making a comeback. So has that been pretty good for you?
It definitely is making a comeback. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Kids 18 years old go in there and they know about the Doors and the Beatles and stuff, as well as the old fogies.
That's great, right? Let's get a little closer, yeah. And for people watching online who've never heard of your place, tell us again where we can find it.
Far west El Paso. If you go I-10, going to Las Cruces, get off on Artcraft, make a left, and then just hit Donovan. You'll see a little area with red buildings, and we're in there in the blue awning. Says Atomic Wax, so it's
nice.
You
Can't miss it then. Atomic Wax.
Not if you look for the blue awning, yeah.
Okay, blue awning. And is there an address?
6020 Donovan.
There you go. So we'll share that info. Yeah, check that out. A cool place to check out vinyl and a lot of pop culture material. And tell us a little bit more about this show that you're having. When is that happening?
It's going to be February the 6th, and I hope to have a food truck out there. There's going to be, like I said, some local artists here, some slam poetry, and hopefully we can have some vinyl spinning in the background as well. That's
going to be great. So that will be Saturday, February 6th, down at Atomic Wax, featuring local artists. I know Wise Weapon, right? You're going to be performing?
20.
60, yeah.
Donovan, yeah.
Cool. And what time is that going to be happening?
Noon to 6, I believe, yeah.
Noon to 6. So check that out. Now, again, for anyone watching online, how can we find out more about your shop? Where can we find you online?
I got a Facebook page I post new arrivals on and fun stuff like that. And basically just go out there every weekend. I got stuff that comes in every week. So the vinyl's really hot right now. Some stuff doesn't last on the shelf for more than a couple hours. And if you're into sampling and making beats, it's a perfect place for you. I got a lot of jazz, a lot of funk and soul, probably the most in town actually, so feel free to come by.
And he's always posting these really cool videos of like that sample, some of the records you get in. I really like those, by the way. Like, those probably don't last long.
That.
Right?
I appreciate it. No, exactly. The record is so right away after post. Yeah, cool. I post a lot of obscure samples that we grew up with, so it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. So thank you guys one more time. Let's hear it for Raul Garcia. Check out Atomic Wax. Glad to have you here today on 306 Sessions.
Thank you, Richie. Thank you, Juju. I appreciate you guys.
We'll be back with more. So, you ready? Okay. Save your energy. Bring it.